Today on Canada's midday magazine, Maclean at Large.
One of the stars is with me, Eugene Levy. Welcome.
How are ya?
Oh, no. It's Bobby Bittman.
Let me tell you, Bob, you know, this man, ladies and gentlemen, is marvelous, and I'm thrilled to be here.
Does that mean make me Sammy Maudlin?
He's one of my nauseating characters on SCTV. I'm sorry for doing that. I'm terribly sorry. If I offended anybody. I think we lost some viewers already.
What's a writing session for the Second City people like? I mean, is it wild and woolly, or is it really serious?
It's not wild and woolly, and it's not really serious.
What is it?
I don't know. You go in to little rooms and you write your little scenes, and then you sit around a big table, and everybody, it's like a read-through, and you read through the scripts, and then everybody says, well, I don't like my part in this, and this script stinks, and this is bad, and this is terrible. And then you go back and rework it. You know, it's not that bad, no.
It's not.
It was for a while. It was for a while.
It's not like the old Fire. I mean, every time you go back to see Second City on the stage, it's different, even though it's the same review.
I actually don't know how work is done, because we do, you go in at 10 o'clock, 10 to 6, it's like a normal office hours. And you just laugh. I mean, we do. We just have a great time. We have a really fine time.
You must be able to get along well with the group, though. I mean, the egos must stop at the door, do they?
We've been together, this troupe. We started the television show in 1976, so it's not like an overnight kind of sensation. It started as a half-hour local show here in Toronto. And after 7 shows, we got picked up for syndication. Got no promotion, no publicity. It was just word of mouth that kept the show going in all these cities. You know, they kept the numbers up. They had little pocket followings of people in different cities that were fanatic fans of the show. And then now we're on network. So it's been 6 years with the television show, plus we worked together at the Second City Theatre in Toronto. Andrea, you know, John Candy, Joe, myself. Rick Moranis is the only person in the company who did not come up through Second City. Actually came up through CBC ranks in television, was a disc jockey, and he's been a really wonderful addition to the show.
He's Second City type. Now, you must have to read every newspaper, watch every television show, listen to the radio to spot trends to be able to do takeoffs on them.
Well, we watch a lot of TV. Newspapers don't really come into it, because we're never really, we can't do anything topical or contemporary because we tape so much in advance of when the show airs that if you take anything out of the paper and decide to do something on it, by the time it airs a month and a half later, it's not topical anymore. So that's why we don't really get involved in politics or you know, current events.
Are you amazed at the success of the Mackenzie brothers in the United States? I mean, it's such a Canadian thing. I didn't think that the Americans would laugh at the Mackenzie brothers.
They have done more for Canada than Saturday Night Hockey, you know? It's phenomenal. They started out doing the Mackenzie brothers because they needed, for our Canadian show, when we were in syndication, the American syndicated show went longer for 2 minutes. So, no, I'm sorry, for the Canadian shows, we needed Canadian content. So they said, give us 2 minutes of Canadian content. So, you know, Dave and Rick said, well, you know, what do you want us to do? Just sit and fry back bacon and drink beer? If that's what they want, that's what we'll give them. So they started doing that. And it became very popular here in Canada. And when they released the record I think it went triple platinum here in Canada. And it's also doing very well down in the States. And they went on and just came back from a promotional tour of the record. And they said that not only are the Mackenzie brothers gaining popularity, but you know, the show itself is
so you're back,
really popular.
You're back next season, NBC in the States, CBC in Canada.
Yeah.